Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so we're scheduled for a leaders meeting this coming Saturday, but because of our women's retreat, a lot of us dads are going to be with our kids, and mom's gone, so that creates a little tension there for us to be able to how to deal with that. So I thought I'd just shoot you a video this month and tell you a few things that are coming up. So make sure you watch this whole thing because there's some pretty important things, four big things I want you to know. So there's no leaders meeting this Saturday. We'll just use this instead, okay? So here's items I really want you to know. First of all is three services. You heard us talking about this. This has been kicked around. I'm starting to hear other people in the church ask about it and talk about it. So March 23rd, this is going to be the launch of 8:30, 10, and 11:30 services. We're just trying to open up some more space, and we're trying to grow some more. Give some a place for us to grow. It doesn't take much for you to be able to walk in and just know that a guest is not going to wander around the dark for too long looking for a seat week after week. So we'll sit beside each other, but not everybody will do that, particularly our guest. And so we're going to be asking those who love to come early to come to the 8:30 service. If you love to get up and get on with your day, that's your service. For those of you who would like an extra half hour sleep, 11 o'clock, man, that's just exactly what you've been looking for. Or 11:30 is what you're looking for. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to open up that 10 o'clock as much as possible and have the maximum amount of seating that we can in that 10 o'clock. So we're going to try as much as we can to ask most of the church to filter into the 8:30 or the 11:30 and save as many open seats as we can for the 10 because we believe that's going to be the biggest of the service. So three services, it's coming. I know there's a lot for us to do. We've been talking volunteers and how to get all of that together. So anyway, that's coming. Now the second thing is a children's leaders volunteer emphasis that I'm going to do this Sunday. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be telling the church about several of these things this week. And so we're going to put an emphasis because we need more children's volunteers, particularly in the preschool. So we're working some ways to be able to do that, to have some reserves from the backside. But then I'm going to do a push this weekend, giving the children's ministry a boost. And so if you have anyone that's interested, they can find out everything they need to know at the info booth in the lobby. They can sign up there. They can actually fill out their background check right there. It takes a couple of minutes, and then know when the next orientation is, which is coming really soon. We want to get them into the system and ready to go when we hit three services. So that's a big push for this weekend. Another thing that I want you to know is that our teenagers are leaving, I believe it's Thursday, this next Thursday, for Costa Rica. So I want to remember them, be praying for them as well. That's coming. I've got a great team going over there. On March the 9th and March the 16th, 2 weeks, we're going to do a 2-week series called Margin. And our friend Jay Mayo is going to be speaking on the first one. He'll kick off the series. And then Shane Mack is going to be closing the series on March the 16th. So that way you know about what's coming up with that. I'll pick back up the week after that and start a new series called Losing My Religion. Finally, Easter services. This is the weekend of April 18th through 20th. Service times. We're doing something a little different this year. On Friday, we're going to have a communion and worship service, and it's just going to be extended music, and we're going to take communion together as a church, inviting children, everybody who wants to come. It's one service Friday night at 6 o'clock. And then our actual Easter services begin on Saturday. We're going to do a Saturday 6 p.m. and then Sunday 8:30, 10, and 11:30, the new times that we're going to. So that's coming. Easter is well on its way. April 20th is the actual day, but the 18th to the 20th is Easter weekend that we'll be celebrating. And so wanted you to be clued in on a few of those things. I'll miss seeing you tomorrow, but I hope you enjoy your time off, and I hope our ladies have a great time on their retreat. There it is. Those are the things that are coming up. Thanks so much for what you do. Thanks for being a part of making Rock Point just this great place to be. I know without quality people like you, it would we just wouldn't be the same. We're better because of you, and I'm just so appreciative of that. Thanks for being a part of the team and for pushing us forward and helping us to be all that God's called us to be. There's a lot of people for us to reach out to, and I'm excited about that, to be a part of that with you. So thank you. I care deeply for you. I love you, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you on Sunday.